Stop the truck.
È andato a
What's even
fuoco.
down there? My home. Dusk, stay out of this. Wait! Call!
Rodko! Rodko, they've cleared our northern line. They have an exo.
We'll take care of the wounded later. We have to stop them.
Let's go! Move!
Subito in azione, ragazzi.
Over there!
In pratica qua è il luogo dove c'è sua figlia.
Right.
Rodko.
You'll regret that. Clever boy.
Oh, abbiamo danneggiato un braccio del robot. Adesso sarà dura questo qua.
Fucking Silver. Tell me, where's Adana? Don't worry, Cahal. Your daughter didn't fight this battle.
How are your wounds?
Riddled with silver. They'll take days to heal. Things would have been far worse if you hadn't stepped in.
I just did what I had to do. Nothing more.
I honestly never thought I'd see your face again. Why'd you come back, Cahal?
Ok, ragazzi, siamo ritornati a casa. Quello che abbiamo scoperto in quella fabbrica, stavano facendo i proiettili d'argento. In pratica noi siamo come un vampiro quando ci trasformiamo in un lupo e l'argento danneggia il vampiro. Adesso siamo ritornati a casa, questo qua era il nostro amico. Allora gli diciamo che vogliamo sapere di più dell'attacco.
I heard that the cairn was going to be attacked. I was afraid for you. For Adana.
And how did you hear that?
I overheard Endron talking about it on my last job. I may have left Tarker's mill, but I never turned my back on it. I couldn't just abandon you.
You found it easy enough 5 years ago. Your cairn and your daughter have always needed you. I tried to tell you that.
Where is she, Rodko?
With Ava. Working undercover at the biggest entrance site in the Pacific Northwest. Best option available to us after the failure of our last mission.
Ok, l'abbiamo chiesto dov'è.
Rodko, you let Adana infiltrate Endron? My fucking daughter? After what happened with her mother?
Your daughter is the best undercover agent I have. We will not win our fight for Gaia without first bringing Endron down. And with your daughter on the inside, we're closer than ever. She may not fight like we do, but she's every bit as strong. You should respect that. The work she's doing inside Endron is absolutely vital. More so after what their private fucking army just did to us. I'm afraid her work won't be able to stop Endron from retaliating against us. Not after our last mission.
Your last mission? What do you mean?
You remember the old abandoned mine not far from here? Endron bought it and turned it into a training center for their new recruits. I launched an attack to wipe them out, but Tank Girl stopped us. The woman you saw in the exo during the attack, she drove us back.
Tank girl, you call her. I encountered her during my last mission. She was trying to buy silver bullets from an arms dealer. That's where I learned she was planning an attack on the cairn.
Major Grainer. That's the name her men give her. But to us, she's Tank Girl. And she leads Endron's troops with about as much grace. Their attack on the cairn was their first wave of revenge for our attack on the training center. We managed to repel them this time, but it's only a temporary victory. They might return at any moment. And Endron just keeps recruiting soldiers.
Then we've got to go back to the mine and destroy their training center. It's the only way to buy the cairn any sort of safety.
No.
Go back? No. Not until I'm well again. Then we can strike.
Allora, noi vogliamo ritornare laggiù dove c'è la fabbrica. Il nostro amico ci dice no, finché io mi sono ripreso. Allora, gli offriamo il nostro aiuto, dai.
I'll take care of that goddamn training center myself. You know I can handle it on my own.
No. You're no longer a part of this pack. It's my responsibility.
And how long will it take for you to get better? Days? Weeks? If they return, the cairn will fall.
I'll think about it.
Io
Go
pensavo.
pay your respects to your Fen and come back to me. Then we'll talk about the mine.
Allora, praticamente dobbiamo ottenere di nuovo la fiducia di lui e ottenere per entrare di nuovo nel clan, perché non ce ne siamo andati.
The cairn is in a bad way.
Allora, questo cos'è? Il nostro amico?
Dusk, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to keep
Adesso
clear.
You really thought I'd leave you behind like that? You should know me better than that by now. Besides, looks like you need all the help you can get. And I really don't want to lose my front row tickets to the Cahal show.
Ah, praticamente questo qua è quello che avevamo prima. Lui gli ha detto di andarsene, ma lui non vuole abbandonarlo, vuole aiutarlo. Diciamo, non è la sua battaglia. Allora, cosa
Thanks,
aspettarsi?
Dusk. Okay, yeah, no. Thanks sounds real weird coming out of you. Put that shit away.
Well, if you really want to...
I'll go look after the injured. I rang the weather stormers and asked them to lend us a hand, too. Don't worry about me. You just do what you gotta do.
Ok. Questo cos'è?
Serious? What? How? She was in the back, tending to the wounded.
It's all my fault. They had a sniper. I just couldn't take him out.
Ok, così ci possiamo curare.
It has been many a year since I last felt your presence, warrior of Gaia.
It's been nearly as long since anyone called me.
Your cairn needs you, and the wild has need of your protection. The Eater of Souls is fighting with all his might to take control of it. And he is winning. The corruption takes many forms, but the effects are always the same. You must help us fight back.
Deve aiutarci a combattere. Allora, gli diciamo, lascia che continui.
I came back to find my daughter.
C'era mio figlio, l'hai visto?
Adana, a
Accanto.
dear friend, and always respectful of nature. You fear for her safety then? She too is fighting for Gaia in her own way. But do not worry. You both walk the same path. You will find each other in time. To fight your battles, you will need power. Power I can provide by helping you develop your warrior gifts.
Thank you, Ifen.
Grazie.
You may find lost spirits during your travels. Return them to me, and I will be able to strengthen your natural abilities. One last request before you depart. Many of your kin fell in combat. I would ask you to bury them. You will find their bodies both inside and around the cairn. Your penumbra vision will show you the way. Soothe their souls and send them to me, so that they may travel to the wild without being captured by the worm.
I will if I can, but my priority is Endron's training center.
Weaken the forces of the worm there, but never forget your brothers and sisters.
I tuoi fratelli.
Needs you.
Spirito. Ok, abbiamo parlato di lui e lui ci dice che il clan ha bisogno di me.
But she was pregnant.
E come ce li abbiamo qua? Ah, poi va. Ritorniamo dal nostro amico.
I went to see Fen. He's gotten so weak. Please, Rotko, let me help you. Let me deal with this training center.
Why is it that you care now, Cahal? We were so easy to ignore when we went right in front of you. What? You want to be part of the pack again?
I want to help the pack. I want to protect Adana.
But you don't intend to rejoin us.
I've already given into rage and killed one of our kin, Rotko. I can't take the risk of doing it again.
No, I disagree. Nonetheless, we are united by those we mourn. So I'll accept your help.
Ok, ti dici, ma piangiamo le stesse persone, perciò accetto il tuo aiuto. Oh, ci ha accettato. Ovviamente. Allora, gli chiediamo di nostra figlia, Adana.
Tell me about Adana. Have you trained her?
Just as I promised you, I made her into a warrior. I taught her everything she needed to fight, to defend herself, so that we wouldn't see a repeat of the tragedy that befell Ludmilla.
Allora, adesso le abbiamo chiesto come addestrata Adana, che sarebbe sua figlia. Allora, chiedi della sua scelta, chiedi della prima monte di Adana. Ah,
Has she gone through her first change yet?
Not yet. And despite all my training, she never showed much inclination toward the wild side of things. She preferred to spend her time with Ava, studying humans, technology, and infiltration.
To walk in Ludmilla's footsteps.
That's right. And though it's not my way of doing things, It certainly paid off. She has proved to be an exceptional spy. Rest assured, though, Dawn is just as much Garo as you or me. Her first change will come in time, no matter what path she chooses to take.
Tell me about Ava. How's she doing?
When you went into exile, she succeeded you as my lieutenant. She was ready and willing, but it was hardly a smooth transition. I was forced to make some concessions.
I can imagine. There are a lot of humans in the cairn. A lot more than when I was here.
Ava's lambda mankind.
I'd heard about her group of activists. They're actually getting a lot of attention at the moment. Not sure if that's the best thing for the pack.
That's what I thought too, at first.
Il messaggio più saggio, lascia che ti spiego.
How so?
For the longest time, I never trusted humans. But then I saw how they fought, how they stood strong for what they believed in. I saw their potential. Even I had to admit that Ava was right. The humans have been stalwart allies in our fight for Gaia. And now you've seen firsthand what Indran is doing to us. Our ranks grow thinner every year. Ava's humans unafraid to put their lives on the line for their planet. What more could I ask for?
So what can you tell me about
Ava,
Vabbè, saltiamo un po' i discorsi, sono qua 2 ore.
Dusk, my friend? I owe you.
Vabbè, signore e signori, questo video finisce qua, forse faremo una live, forse oggi, non è niente male. Vi invito come al solito di iscrivervi al canale e azionando la campanella per non perdervi niente. Questo chi è?
He's lost a lot of blood. I don't know if he'll make it through the night. Has anyone told his wife?